Well, Zach Watt's the best offensive tackle in the country, in my estimation. So that puts him in that category. And he's the best offensive tackle because his athletic ability, his strength, his understanding of the position, what he does for our team, the way he teaches and leads. So he's the best offensive tackle. And he works so well because of a guy next to him that he knows so well and has had so many reps together in Chris Watt. Chris is a different player. Chris is much more straight line, physical, knock you in the mouth kind of player. Zach can play that style. If you watched him against Alabama, he played that way. But he can be a guy out in space and screen. So they're a great complement to each other. But I think more than anything else, they're just really, really good football players. They're two of the best linemen in the country. I'm really pleased. Probably more pleased with that group than any. You got guys that can help us win right now. Greg Bryant can help us win. Will Mahone had a great offseason. He's had a great camp. He's playing a little bit more in the slot. We're getting the ball to him. He's got very good ball skills. We didn't even know how good his ball skills were until we started to put him in the slot a little bit more. He's come on. He's probably been one of those guys in the first few days that has caught our attention. I think a couple of things that stand out. He's kept some plays alive that he has not been able to do in the past. He's turned some negative plays that he's had in the past into 0 or +5 or 7, and that might not sound much to you, but if it can keep you out of 3rd and long, when you get into some tougher situations, that's huge for us in terms of managing games. So I think that's been good for us. He's filling the fade in the short field much better. That was a bit of a weakness for him. I think he's worked hard on that. But I think by and large, just the gradual of improvement from last year to this year is we've seen it. We've seen it. I mean, he still has a lot of things that he wants to improve on, and we want him to improve on, but he's definitely made improvements. Some of the best competitive practices that I've coached in a long time. Now, we haven't played a game, and I'm not saying that equals 13 wins, but I've coached a lot of football, and it's been very competitive. It's fast football. It's as fast as I've seen here at Notre Dame. Hope that translates into winning football. You still got to put points on the board and stop people, but practices have been intense, competitive. There's depth. There's young players that are going to play for us. There's veterans that are going to play for us that have seen a lot of football. It's a good mix.